Hey there guys, how are you doing today? Kenny Stahl here. I just wanted to make this video right now to let you know how I'm doing and just talk to you basically, because I'm not really doing much in my life at the moment. I'm just taking it easy, and I thought that I would talk to you about that fact because I think that I know a lot of you guys watching are going through some rough times right now. You are struggling. You have a lot of stress. You're, dealing with anxiety or depression. And, I realized that one of the reasons why I used to be so depressed, say a few years ago, was because it was a very big time in my life where I was, looking at college. I was, then I was like looking at moving out and living on my own. So I felt this pressure to be a certain way to grow up, and become an independent adult or whatever. And I just had all these expectations. And I feel like when you're living your life feeling the pressure of everything going on, whether it's things out of your control or just your own ideas of who you want to be or whatever, when you put all that pressure on yourself, you're gonna have like a lot of stress. You're gonna feel overwhelmed, and you're gonna feel you might panic. I don't know what you're gonna do, but like it leads to being emotional. It leads to all sorts of stuff, and I just recognize that for me, I like my life more when I just take it easy and I don't do much. Does it mean that I sit around most of the time and don't actually do a lot of things? I'm not actually that productive? Sure. But I also feel great, like mentally. Like when I relax most of the time, like I feel good. And I don't know what it is. Maybe there's something else going on that makes me in a better mental state. Maybe there's something I don't understand about myself that means that, I just don't feel like the same person. Like I don't feel extremely depressed. I don't feel extremely emotional. Like, do I still cry? Yeah. I mean, I just made a video not too long ago where I was crying and I was being emotional. So yeah, that still happens. It's not like I'm not like that anymore. It's not like I'm free from that. I think there's something about my personality that just makes me naturally insecure or depressed or whatever, and I'm afraid that like tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be depressed for whatever reason and not be able to get out of it, but today I'm doing like just okay. And there's just something about that feeling of, sure, my life isn't great. I could sit here and complain about how I'm not like other people. I don't have a great life. I could sit here and, talk about, how I wish everything was awesome. But really the most important thing to me is just that my life isn't terrible. Right now, like, I'm just glad that I'm not at rock bottom. Right now, I'm just happy that, my life isn't the way it was a few years ago. So taking it easy, I think it's something to consider, because maybe you have a lot of stuff that you're putting on your plate. There's a lot of, things that you're trying to do all at once right now. And there might be a lot of things stressing you out. And I think that if you don't have a good tolerance for stress, I think that being able to take it easy and decrease the amount of things in your life that might cause you stress and just relax, live a life more like that, maybe that is what you need. I don't know. I'm not saying that what works for me is going to work for you, but, I've gotten myself into the routine of just, basically, I mean, honestly, I don't really do much. Like, I've been kind of directing a lot of my free time into video games. I mean, I just announced my new channel where I'm playing games, and hopefully you guys are watching that channel. Who knows? But how that's gonna go. But so it's not the most productive thing, video games. But that's what I mean when I say I'm just taking it easy. When I say I'm relaxing, and it used to be a thing where it's like video games would be a thing that I do to escape, life and the responsibilities I have. And now I don't feel like I'm playing video games as a laziness thing. Now I feel like I'm in control of my free time. I feel like I'm in control of doing things like video games, for entertainment purposes, It's like I feel like I'm not addicted to it. I feel like I'm doing it when I want to, and I can stop whenever I want to, and I can just allocate is that the right word? I can just spend a specific amount of time playing video games and say, okay, I'm just gonna play a game for an hour, and then I can go back to doing whatever else I need to do. And anyway, the whole idea that I was trying to say, talking about video games, is that I've just found myself spending more time playing video games. Although it's like, I don't know what it is. It's just I like the lifestyle of relaxing and not having stuff to do. Like, the less stuff that I need to get done, the less stuff that I have to do, the better I feel. You know, some people say that you should cram your life with as many things as possible. And I say don't. I say, for me, what works is take one project that you want to work on, an artistic thing, maybe it's like, you know, like for example, maybe, you know, you want to get good at a skill, or you want to get, you know, an artistic thing would be like, you know, if you are a musician and you want to like practice your musical instruments or sing or whatever, or if you are an artist and you want to like paint stuff, that would be your thing, you know. Or, you know, for me, it's building a YouTube channel. Like this whole process of like uploading videos online, there's a lot of stuff going on, you know. I have to manage all sorts of stuff, and it takes up a lot of time, you know. But it's my thing, and I like it. And by the way, just having an audience of people listening to me, it's so crazy, and it's completely changed my life. And I just want to let you know how thankful I am. I mean, people send me messages all the day, or all the time. People send me messages all the time, like every day, comments on videos that are extremely just amazing to hear. Maybe you sent me one. There's so many of them I can't respond to, like, any of them. Like, I could try, but it's so weird to have people just send me stuff, like people tell me how they feel. It's like, that's what I want to do. Like, I want to tell you how I feel. Like, I want to tell you what I am thinking about and how I'm doing. And I don't know, like, I feel like, number one, having a YouTube channel, like, I'm not gonna make everybody happy. You know, some people say, hey, quit whining and complaining about your life. Some people say, hey, shouldn't you just love yourself? It's like, I wish I could, you know. People say, hey, why don't you just get a better attitude? It's like, well, yeah, I mean, that would be nice, but it's not that easy, you know. It's like, why don't you just get your life together? It's like, okay, I get it. I want to get my life together, but you saying, hey, just be happy, or you saying, just get your life together, or you saying, just don't be depressed. It's like, that's not exactly how it works, you know. For me, you know, I'm not going to, in these videos, I'm not going to make videos that everybody likes. I'm not going to make videos that is right for everyone, you know. Some people are looking for advice, and maybe I'm not the best at giving advice, or I shouldn't be giving advice, and I don't even want to give advice, you know. It's people watch a video for their own reason, you know, and I hope that the only reason why you watch my videos is because you have an interest in what the heck I have to say. And anyway, I forgot what else I was gonna say. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of it, I guess. The other thing is that I remembered is that along the same lines of me taking it easy in my life, I also quit caring about certain things, you know. And I think that there's a way to do that in a healthy way, you know, to stop caring about stuff. Like, I actually stopped caring, like, what you guys think about me, you know, because people leave comments on these videos. They're like, you know, on the videos that I'm crying, and they're like, quit crying, you know, it's, you know, you cry too much or whatever. It's like, and I used to read those messages and be like, yeah, I probably am a loser, you know, like, yeah, I am whining and complaining. And now it's just like, well, you know what, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, and if you don't like that, whatever, you know. And it's so weird to just have this totally different mindset, you know. When you care about something, it makes you put a lot of effort into trying to make things better or trying to, you know, do the right thing. And when you stop caring, I mean, hopefully you don't like decide that you're gonna make the world a worse place. You know, hopefully you don't turn into like completely like I don't care about anything. I hope the world burns. I hope it all is destroyed. I can't wait for the apocalypse. Like I hope that that's not what you mean when you say that you stop caring. That's not what I mean. There are things that cause you stress that it would be much better if you could eliminate what is causing you stress. Figure out what that is. And you have to be able to create a life, a lifestyle, a pattern of behavior, or a pattern of, you know, just what you do in your life that makes it so you don't feel that pressure. I mean, a little bit of pressure is good. I mean, pressure is good. If you can tolerate all the stress and pressure in your life and not break down under the stress, then you're going to be able to be more productive. You're going to be able to get more stuff done, right? You're going to be able to get somewhere with your life. I'm saying that I'm okay with taking it easy. I'm saying that I'm okay with not being so productive, not getting somewhere. I'm not trying to go anywhere. Like, I'm not trying to get anywhere quickly, right? Like if I needed to, like, if I said, hey, I'm trying to be super successful, like, yeah, maybe I need to hustle more, you know, but that comes at a cost, and that's a mental cost. You know, the more stuff that I try to do at once, the more projects I try to start at once, the more stress I'm going to have. It's just going to burn me out. And I know my limit. And because of that, that's why I'm taking it easy. So, what else was I going to say along those lines? I can't quite remember. It's like I just had the thought and then it just disappeared. Yeah, just do what you can. Do what you're capable of doing, you know. I'm certainly at this place where, you know, yeah, I'm not trying to go anywhere. I'm not trying to get anything. You know, I feel like I have time. I feel like there's no rush. You know, like with YouTube, I could think, oh man, I have to get like 1 million subscribers by the end of the year or in a couple of years or whatever. And that would put all this stress on me. That would put all this pressure on me to like find that right viral video and put so much time into just making videos and content and stuff. Or I can take this approach of saying, what's the hurry? Like, what are you trying to do? Why are you trying to go so fast? You know? It's like, why don't you just do what you want to do? If you don't want to upload a video today, don't do it, you know? So I'm trying to find the right structure for my life. One that takes into account my tolerance level for stress, but also, you know, trying to find the right balance so I can still be productive. And that's kind of just my thoughts for the day. So, I appreciate you just listening to this video, and I appreciate all of the comments that you leave on this channel. I hear ya, you know. I don't know what to do next. I'm still just, I don't have the right, I'm not in the right place right now to give advice. I'm not in the right place right now to talk about a lot of subjects like depression and loneliness and stuff, but I feel like I'm getting there, and I feel like I'm building up to releasing a lot of stuff in the near future, meaning this year. So I'm really fascinated with a lot of stuff. I hope that you enjoy watching me grow, because I'm growing, and I feel like I'm gonna go somewhere with this channel. I feel like I'm gonna make a difference. I feel like I'm gonna become somebody that I'm proud of, and I don't know. I'm just making stuff up right now. I'm just talking. I gotta end the video. It's been a while. It's been like over 14 minutes, so that's it. I loved the chat. You know, I just loved catching you up on how I'm doing. So, bye. See you in my next video. Like the video, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Okay. Take care.